As you can see, I have absolutely no money. Today in this video, I have 2 hours to try to make as much money as possible in GTA Online. Let's waste no time and let's start the timer right now. All right, there we go. 2 hours on the clock. And right now, I am right next to the HSW time trial. So here we go. Let's start up the HSW time trial right now. And we have to travel roughly 6.5 miles. So yeah, this is a longer HSW time trial, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, usually part times for an HSW time trial is more like 2 minutes. This one you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it's 4 minutes. Absolutely crazy. But anyways, we're trying to make as much money as possible in 2 hours. Now, we've already tried to make as much money as possible in 1 hour, and we roughly made like $1 million, which I thought that was pretty freaking good. But now we have 2 hours, and oh yeah, by the way, in that 1 hour time frame, I didn't allow myself to do the best money making method in the game, the Cayo Perico heist. And the only reason I decided not to use that is because that would have taken up most of the hour, and that would have just been one video of me just doing the Cayo Perico heist, which, so yeah, I didn't want to do that. But for this video, I'm allowing that to be the case. I'm allowing myself to use the Cayo Perico heist. But I can't just automatically start the Cayo Perico heist right now because, well, you need a little bit of money. And on this account, I have $0. So we got to make a little bit of money before we can actually start up the best money making method in the game, the Cayo Perico heist. We just about beat this HSW time trial. I just have to make this one turn and then drive a little bit down here. And there we go. That's an easy $254,000 just like that. Let me move to my next business I want to utilize. But yeah, that took less than 4 minutes. Absolutely huge. Okay, so I'm here at the bunker. I'm not going to be selling off my bunker business or any businesses for that matter. I'm not allowing myself to sell off any businesses or collect any wall safes. I think that's a little bit unfair because I haven't like actually acquired all that product during this 2 hour time frame. But anyways, we can do this though. I want to go and sell off excess weapon parts, and I want to do this because you can do this every 48 minutes, but this is like a quick way to make $50,000. So I want to utilize this right here. You got this, and you got another thing that pretty much does the same thing. You can do something very quickly and you get $50,000. So we're going to be doing that right after this. But yeah, essentially all you got to do is just deliver weapon parts to ammunition, and that is pretty much it. So translation, you just have to drive for, I don't know, like this scenario, 3 miles, and that's it. All right, so we've almost have made it over to ammunition. All right, there we go. $50,000 just like that. Let's go to our next business. Okay, we're finally loading in. We actually had some problems loading in for whatever reason, so that kind of ate up some time, unfortunately. Anyways, we need to go over here. We want to go over to this bike, and we can customize this bike. We can customize this bike to a specific way that the customer has asked for. All right, so we just customize this vehicle, and we can deliver it to a customer. And if we complete this, we'll get a profit of $50,000. So we have to travel like 1.5 miles roughly with this bike. But the thing is, if we wreck, that payment in the bottom right-hand corner is going to go down. So obviously, we do not want to wreck. We want to keep that payment as high as possible. All right, and here we go. We have made it over to the customer. Not a scratch on the vehicle. And yeah, this lady is very happy about it. Now, I did just realize, like, the connection issue that I had, for some reason, it just didn't count the amount of money that we got for selling off excess weapon parts at the bunker. The screen will actually get away. There we go. So I only have $304,000, which doesn't add up because we made $254,000 off of the HSW time trial we started out with, but then we should have made $100,000 after that. No, we should be sitting at $354,000, but we're sitting at $304,000. So we're gonna go back to the bunker and do this real quick. And all right, we have made it over to ammunition again, but this time we'll actually get paid for it, or hopefully we'll be able to retain it. There we go, $50,000. Now we're at that $354,000. I'm getting beat up right now by a bunch of NPCs, but I'm just jumping to another session because we need to jump into our next thing. Okay, so we made it over to our Casaca because we're going to start up the Cayo Perico heist. This is what I was talking about. This is the best money-making method, and I would like to take advantage of it. But the thing is, I couldn't start out this video with it because I have to pay $100,000 just to set it up. So I have that money now. Let's go ahead and start it up. All right, so here we go. Yeah, we have to go over to the island of Cayo Perico and figure out what's going to be our primary target. So I'll see you once we actually make it over there. All right, so we've made it over to Cayo Perico. We need to try to find what is going to be the primary target. It's like this will determine how much money we are really looking for here. So like how much money are we going to be making? And okay, it looks like we are going to get bearer bonds. Let's confirm it right here. Yep, we get bearer bonds. That's like the second best one that is normal, so that's fine. All right, and well, we've done what I've needed to do here. I gotta continue scoping out a little bit more. So we have this done. I'll continue setting this heist up, and then once we're done setting this heist up, I'll be ready to go for the finale. So I'll see you when we're ready to go for the finale. All right, so we have just less than an hour left, and we just fully set up the Cayo Perico heist. So let's go ahead and let's finish up this Cayo Perico heist. We're just going to be doing a solo Cayo Perico heist, nothing crazy. I'll show you how I set it up. Long fin approach vehicle, main dock infiltration point, drainage tunnel. It's going to be our compound entry point, escape point. Doesn't really matter. Time of day. Make sure we have suppressors on, and yep, we're ready to go. All right, here we go. The Cayo Perico heist. I'm not going to show too much of this. It's just pretty straightforward. But first things first, I'm going to get the secondary targets before we actually make it to the compound and get the primary targets. All right, there we go. We just filled up our loot bag full of secondary loot. So it's time now to make our way over to El Rubio's compound. We got to go get the bearer bonds. All right, so we've made it down to the basement of the compound, and we're very, very close to the bearer bonds, which have to plug in the safe code, which is 948133. All right, there we go. Safe is open. Collected the bearer bonds. So now we are sitting at $1,203,000. We are looking pretty freaking good right now. All we got to do now is just get out of here. We just have to get off the island, and we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll see how much money we're going to make. All right, we have made it back to Los Santos. Can skip this cutscene, and there we go. Heist passed. So how much money are we going to be getting just from that? So we have $1,059,000. Remember, we had to pay $100,000 just to start this up, but we are getting the elite challenge. You also got to remember that. So that is going to be another $50,000. So in total, we made $1,109,000. But how much time do we have left? We have a decent amount of time. Yeah, we have just over 45 minutes left. All right, so here we go. We're loading back in. I'm trying to think what I want to do. You know what? I'm actually going to go and I'm going to call Franklin. We're going to do a payphone hit. We're going to do a payphone hit. We're going to be utilizing the payphone hits a lot for the last 45 minutes of this. So we're going to call on Franklin so we can do a payphone hit. All right, so we've made it over to our first payphone. Let's see. What can we do here? What are we doing with the payphone? It's assassinating a target, Franklin. You got to tell me how to do it. Yeah, because that's the thing. With the payphone hit, there's a specific way you have to take out these targets. If you just take out the target, then you're missing out on a lot of money. Okay, little extra in it for you if you're down to suit up for 9 holes and take her out with a club. Collect the golfing equipment and take out the target with a golf club. Sure thing. I'm cool with that. That's one of the easier ones. That's a location that's very, very close to where I was at, so that's good. So yeah, payphone hits really shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. I mean, this one's probably going to take us like 2. And most of the time with this one is just going to be traveling. Okay, but anyways, we had to go right into the front of the golf club. We had to go to the front of the country club so we can change to a golfing outfit. And this is our target right here, this chick. No, you're not hitting today. All right, we took her out. I want to get into her golf cart too. I'm just going to drive away. Or at least drive to my helicopter and then get out of here. Okay, there we go. Payphone hit has been completed. I mean, look at that. 1 minute 47 seconds for 45K. Anyways, we're going to keep moving though. I'm going to go back to the bunker. We're going to sell off more excess weapon parts. Technically, this will be the 3rd time we're doing this, but this will be the 2nd time we're actually going to get paid for it. Very stupid. So yeah, I think I could do a payphone hit either every 20 minutes or every 10 minutes, something like that. We can do it pretty often. Okay, how far do I have to go this one? 4 miles. Yeah, just over 4 miles. It's not the best location, but it is what it is, and I went the wrong way too. All right, this isn't going good. Yeah, sometimes when you sell off excess weapon parts, there will be enemies that like start attacking you. Sometimes they are very horrible. Sometimes they're really, really good. And when I mean good, they're just more annoying. And this time we're getting like the annoying ones. So yeah, they obviously pinned me and took me out. That's great. That's just wasting more time off the clock, which isn't great. That's not what we need, but you know, it is what it is. We just got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing forward because we have how much time left? Less than 40 minutes now. Less than 40 minutes. And there we go. Numero dos of us dying. That is great. Thank you very much. All right, there we go. We have made it over to ammunition. That took us right around 5 minutes, despite us dying twice. It's another 50K right there. We need to go to our clubhouse. Yeah, let's go to the clubhouse. We'll sell off another bike from our clubhouse. And apparently there's no bike to sell off here. That is great. I don't know what I want to do now, though. All right, what do I need to do? Oh, we could do a Madrazo hit. We'll do the junk energy time trial right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we've made it over to the junk energy time trial. It shouldn't be too bad for us to do. We do this pretty quickly, and then after this, we'll probably do another payphone hit. I think that's probably a good game plan. All right, and there we go. We completed a junk energy time trial. Now let's go. Let's call Franklin. Let's call Franklin. Let's start up another payphone hit. All right, here we go. Payphone is right over here. Let's pick it up. What are we doing, Franklin? Don't care. Assassinate a singular target. Where the hell is this target? Oh, I'm not a fan of this one. Oh, I don't like this one at all. Okay, well, it depends. Hold on. Let's see which one we're getting. Use a scoped rifle to take out the target with a bulldozer. Okay, it's not the best description, but essentially there's going to be someone sitting in a bulldozer. We have to snipe the person that's in the operator seat of the bulldozer, and essentially when they die, the bulldozer is going to go crazy and run over the target. That is the better description. This is the annoying thing about this payphone hit right here. You're gonna have to just sit here and wait. I have to wait for their target to just stand in front of this bulldozer right here, which he's not really anywhere close. He's somewhere behind here. I don't even know the best spot to be in, to be honest. This is another thing with this specific location. It's not a great spot to be in, if I'm understanding correctly. I think the target is just over here, though. I don't want to move too much because, like, I need to have a good vantage point to take out the operator. Okay, there's a target. He's walking on the other side of the dozer. Nah, bro, it's okay. Just take your time, dude. Holy. He's going to talk to this bomb. Bro, pulling out your clipboard for what? The good thing, though, is he will just stop right in front of the bulldozer, which is kind of stupid. Okay, drop the clipboard. I don't know why he just drops a clipboard. All right, bro, just walk over there and just stop. Okay, he stopped. There we go. Good shot. Bulldozer going crazy. Boom. Okay, that's literally it. I just had to wait the entire time just to get that to happen. All right, leave the area, fly away. Okay, there we go. Payphone hit has been complete. How do we make 50,000? It says 50,000 in the top right-hand corner. I don't get that. All right, anyways, I want to do LS tags next, but the thing is I've never done LS tags before, so I need to pick up a spray can. I think it's right around here. No, it's on the other side of this building. Close enough. There it is. Okay, so I needed to pick up these cans. So I collected a spray can. I can spray paint a bunch of things, and that's what I'm going to start doing now. Yeah, it says it right there. Spray LS tags on posters each day to earn cash and RP. And the first one is over near the military base. Not actually at it, though, but it's not too far away. So I'm going to head over there now. So what? I can do this. Then probably do another payphone hit. How much time do we have left? Just under 25 minutes. Okay, so we can do this, another payphone hit at least, and then I want to do the LS Tours board for today. So what animals are here on the LS Tours board? Coyote, mountain lion, crow. That's not awful. That's not awful. I'm actually very cool with that. All three of those animals, I have like a very specific location I like to go to. That's cool. But anyways, okay, where the hell do I gotta spray paint this? Bro, where am I spray painting? Bro, I don't even know. Oh, is it this one? This stupid ad. Stupid ad. It's gotta be this, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, there we go. That's 1 out of 5 posters tagged. So yeah, 4 more to go. The other 4 are in the city, so that's good, in my opinion. All pretty close to each other. Oh, you know what? I can do a Madrazo hit. I was gonna do that earlier, but then I thought I had a little bit more time to do something else. But yeah, right here at a Madrazo hit, so let's contact Martin Madrazo. I have to take out a certain person with an SMG. What does this guy look like? Looks like a dork to me. I was a betting man. He'd be somewhere over here near Tequila La. Or is he behind the building? Maybe he is behind the building. Bro, where's homeboy at? I don't see him. I haven't done Madrazo hits too much, but wouldn't there be like a guard or something like that trying to guard this person? Kind of making it a little bit obvious that that's the person we're trying to go after. Oh, no, that's him right there, bro. No, not you. You. Good. I gotta take a photo of the target. I was right in him being behind the building, but, geez, I picked the wrong building. Anyways, I took him out with a TAC SMG, so that should work. It's not the actual SMG itself, it's just the weapon class of an SMG we had to use. So, the TAC SMG should work. Okay, there we go. Target has been eliminated, 30K, just like that. Good stuff. I want to bribe the authorities, too. You can do that for free since I have GTA Plus. All right, anyways, I need to spray some more buildings. Where's the ad for this one? Oh, is this just this? This is a stupid spot for an ad, bro. Like, who's seeing this? This is like 10 feet below the road. Like, the marketing here is absolutely horrendous. Whatever. It's going to be even worse since I just sprayed it. But that's 2 down, 3 more to go. Next one's going to be over here. Where the hell's the ad here? You know, I'm not going to, I don't pay that close attention and be like, oh, that's exactly where a GTA ad is. Is it this one? Bank of Liberty? It was. Another 15K, 2 more to go. Where is this next one? Okay, where is this poster? Invest in the red. It's in your interest. I don't know if that's the way to go about investing, but y'all should invest in better locations for your advertisements, bro. Like product placement. Well, it's not product, but the ad placement's horrible. I don't even know why I'm spray painting a bunch of ads that are like not even placed in good spots. Like no one's gonna see that we spray painted it. Like who cares? No one's seeing it. I don't know. No one thought about this when adding LS tags into the game. Only me. All right, final one should be over here somewhere. Bro, and then another ad behind a building. Like, this is literally in an alleyway. Who's going to look at this? Wow, I think the first ad that we spray painted was the best placed. That is crazy. Whatever. There we go. 5 out of 5 posters tagged. So how much money do we make? 15 times 5? 75,000. Then we got an extra $30,000 on top of that. So we made 100,000. That's good. Can we do another payphone hit? It might be a little bit too soon though. Okay, no, we can do another payphone hit. Oh, there's a blue dot on the map. Bro, what is this? What is this guy? I don't even know what that blue dot is, so I'm not doing it. Probably should pay a little closer attention to that. But hey, we have a payphone hit ready to go, so we might as well take advantage of it. Assassinate multiple targets. Okay. This one's a little bit straightforward compared to the last one. You just gotta tell me how to do it, Franklin. 1 shot, 1 kill. Oh, headshot. Okay, hold on. I can do that. No problem. Just get out. Headshot. There goes 1 guy. 3 more to go. All right, where's the next target? There he is. And there he goes. 2 more to go. All right, here's another guy. Just take him out with a headshot. Very nice. So 1 more person to go. All right, final guy right here. And there he goes. Now all we gotta do is just leave the area. And there we go. 45K once again. I can maybe do 1 more at some point, but not right now. I'm gonna head over to our office and we are going to export mixed goods. Okay, spawning in at the office. We're gonna go up to our assistant right here. We're gonna collect some snacks. Nope, never mind, don't need to. Then we're gonna export mixed goods. Gotta leave the office. So yeah, for this mission, all we gotta do is just go from the office, kind of start it up, and then we have to fly over to one of our special cargo warehouses, which this is probably not the account to do it with, in my opinion, just because like my special cargo warehouses, I have multiple, and they're not really close to where we have to take it to, which is gonna be the terminal, which is over there near Elysian Island, which I mean, this is fairly close, but it's not as close as some other locations can be. But anyways, here's some mixed goods. So we have to travel, geez, 2.5 miles? We're not going that far. Bro, I guess I am going that far. I don't know. Whatever. Still not going to take too long. All right, there we go. We've made it over to the terminal. How much time we got left? Less than 9 minutes to go. Remember, there we go. Another 50K. We don't have too much time left. We have to figure out exactly what we want to do fairly quick. I don't know. We can wait around to do another payphone hit. But I want to kind of swing for the fences. I want to swing for the fences. And I want to go after the LS tourist board, but all the locations aren't close, in my opinion. So at least on the way there, I am going to go to the Diamond Casino. I'm going to spin the lucky wheel for today. If I remember correctly, for the video where we only try to make money for an hour, I think I got the vehicle, which is nuts. Yeah, maybe that'll happen again. I doubt it, but let's find out. Let's find out. So let's head on over to the Diamond Casino. All right, so we have a spin on the lucky wheel ready to go. Okay, here we go. What are we getting from the lucky wheel today? So the wheel is spinning. And where's car? I don't even see car. It doesn't matter because we're going to get clothing. Ooh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted. A beige turtleneck? Yeah, bro. You just read my mind. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to equip. A beige turtleneck. What kind of nerd wears a beige turtle? What? Does someone actually sit there and unironically says, bro, I want to wear a beige turtleneck in GTA Online? What? No. You know, I probably should have equipped it just to see what it actually looks like. But from what I'm picturing, no. Ugly. All right, anyways, how much time do I got left? 6 minutes. Okay, I have 6 minutes to try to do the LS tourist board, which could be very, very good for us, but it could be very, very bad for us. I don't know, we'll see. So I have to find a crow, a coyote, and a mountain lion, which the locations that I like to go to for those three animals are fairly close to each other, right around the Sandy Shores area. Coyotes and grapeseed, but I'm going to try to find a crow first. I like to try to find a crow just sitting here, chilling at Sandy Shores Airfield. You know, I don't see any on the ground, but there's plenty of birds flying around. I don't know if they're crows or not. I can't tell at the moment. It looks pretty crowy. Yeah, that's a crow. Good stuff. That's not how I drew it up, but I'm glad it worked out that way. All right, I'm going to go to the coyote location next, which is going to be in Grapeseed, not too far away. Yeah, good thing I have these locations memorized, or else I'd kind of be screwed. But the coyote location I like to go to is somewhere in here. I think it's actually a little bit more this way. Right around this ravine. Yeah, I already see one. Yeah, huge. Bro, I'm just automatic. I don't just see one. I see like 3. Bro, automatic. There we go. Y'all piss me off, bro. How is that not close enough? Like, how close do you want me to pet the coyote? Bro, there we go. Coyote has been photographed. Now let's go and photograph a mountain lion. Bro, and getting those 2 photos, that only took 2 minutes. If we get the mountain lion photo, that would be another $60,000 in my bank account, which would be huge. Absolutely huge. Okay, the thing is, though, I can't use like a weaponized vehicle to try to find the mountain lion. I don't know why it doesn't allow me to, but I don't know. It's just a thing. So I am going to have to call in a vehicle, probably. Calling this vehicle right here. Ain't nothing special about it. They're just looking for a mountain lion, and that is it. Oh, found seagulls. That's not what I'm looking for. Our mountain lion should be right around this corner. And yep, there it is. Jeez, I am just automatic today with my animals, bro. Yep, right there. Boom. Just easy. That was a really good set. I'm going to try to do a payphone hit. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. How much time we got left? Oh, 2 minutes? Bro, this ain't looking good, but I'll give it a shot. If I can get another 45K from payphone hits, that'd be great. Oh, great. A customer's bike has arrived at my clubhouse. Yeah, about damn time. Whatever. Okay, so I got to assassinate a target in a minute and 44 seconds. Franklin, you got to tell me how to do it. And quickly. Okay, collect the golfing equipment and run over the target with a golf buggy. Ooh. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I don't know if I can complete it. How much time we got? A minute and 14 seconds to do that. I might just have to just take out this target just as is. I don't think I have enough time to go change into golfing equipment, get into a golf cart, and go and run that person over to then leave the area in time. I think I'm just gonna have to blow them up, which this is not the best way to do this for sure, but I think this is gonna have to be, if I want to get credit for this, I'm going to have to do it. If I'm gonna have to get credit for this within the time frame. So I'm just gonna fly over. Oh, they're already running away. Let's just boost into the chick. There we go. You assassinated the judge. Assassination bonus failed. I have to, because I have 30 seconds now. So we'll fly away. There you go. Hit complete. We only got 15K for it, but hey, something is better than nothing. 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm just stopping it. At this point. All right, but that was a full 2 hours of trying to make as much money as possible. I think we did a pretty good job too. I maybe could have done Dr. Dre's contract, because that roughly takes like an hour and 15 minutes if I paired that up with the Cayo Perico heist, but I just think that was a little too risky. Plus, it's just kind of boring. It's just I'm doing 2 things, at least with the Cayo Perico heist and then all the other crap that I did. It was a little bit more entertaining in my opinion. But anyways, let's get the final total of how much money we made. So we started out this video with absolutely no money in my bank account, and we finished this video with $1,889,000. At the end of the 1 hour video, we made $959,000. So pretty similar to how much money we made. But the thing with that video was exporting mixed goods was double money for that. We had nothing that was double money that we did in this video. If nothing was double money, we were more efficient today than we were when we only did it for an hour, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, bro, I mean, look, in 2 hours, we pretty much made $2 million, and that's pretty good. We are extremely active, though, and we didn't even utilize any passive businesses because I didn't want to count that. But if we even utilize like passive businesses and whatnot, we could be making a serious amount of money. So yeah, there's definitely room to make money in GTA Online. You just got to know how to do it. So we've done making the most amount of money in 1 hour and now 2 hours. I think if I'm going to do this again in the future, I'm going to bump it up to 4 hours. But that won't be for a while, I think. Yeah, that one's going to be a little interesting. Can I actually make close to $4 million in 4 hours? Or is it going to take a significant hit? I don't know. Going from 1 hour to 2 hours. Hour by hour, it wasn't a significant hit, but maybe that one there might be. But anyways, we're just gonna have to find out when I make that video. But anyways, it's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you check out this video right here if you want to see me start out as a level 1 in a bad sport lobby in GTA Online.